driven away from the rest of the pack here, but this second pack being led by V1. At one of two words, now up to the inside is a 9 of Party People. Party People making his way up through the pack very quickly, already up into the 5th position after having to start at the rear of the pack. Up the inside looks Addy. Again, this battle for the 5th position. Corey's driven up there.
We got a battle for the 2nd position right now, and
that is the 3rd position.
2nd and 3rd position. 13 of Bud passed.
Oh, okay.
14.
Alright. Yeah, Bud, remember how strong he was last night in the Trucks and Xfinity, Trucks and Bandits race. But the top 3 again, they've driven away. Devin's now kind of falling back. This is the battle I was trying to talk about here for 4th position. Devin slides back. Oh, and somebody to the inside wall. That's somebody hard. That's the 14, I believe. The 14 of Grizzly has eaten the inside wall. Caution on the speedway. The leader just crossed the start-finish line. And that might be Bud and Grizzly. Not sure, though, but we did just see the 14 eat the inside wall. And that really hurts for Bud. Is there you were able to get that? Bud is having to go to the rear after having a great start up here. That again, that really hurts.
I mean, at least the accident happened early and it ain't at the end.
Right, but I don't know. I don't know how much will how his car will handle deep in the pack. That's a lot of dirty air gonna be. Oh, the 17's in the grass. Oh, the 17 just lag out.
I'm guessing so.
We got a couple cars. The 1 disappeared too.
Yeah, the 1, the 48, the 20, or there's the 20 on pit road. What is
the 18?
Yeah,
1.
The 17 at Trans Am.
He was leading too, wasn't?
Yeah. The 17's the 1.
Yeah, at least the 17 we're not quite sure of, but the 47's down and away. And Addy will win the race off
17
pit road.
lagged out.
Yeah, Grizzly's done. He was the race leader.
Gotta love the servers.
I'm sorry, yeah, Trans Am. That is...
Didn't we have this problem last night too?
Yeah, something like that. It is very early in the race, so we might get another attempt here, but we'll see. The 18 of Motorsports is on pit road.
Grizzly is now out of the pits.
The 1 of Trans Am, or I'm sorry, the 1 of 2 words, the 48 of Jaywood.
7. Yeah, he's just sitting. Yeah, he lagged out. It looks like there's another car lagged out. 18 of Motorsports.
Yeah, that's
no,
what I'm saying.
I got 2 words and Jaywood. There's like 4 cars.
Well, I just said that, right.
Oh, okay.
Corey backed out pit road, top off if this is going to be a restart. Oh, so we can't see 4 cars on the broadcast. That is.
Yeah.
But I'm watching now the 18 car. Everybody's here, so we can't see 4 cars though. That is going to be amazing to commentate. But so we have Addy and Phantom Trans Am on row number 1. Row 2. we have Party People and Dan. Row 3, I believe we have Two Words and Randall. Here we go through the restart zone. Green flag in the air. We are racing. This is going to be rough to commentate where we can't see 4 cars.
This ought to be awkward.
This ought to be interesting.
I've seen this happen before, but with only 1 car. I've never seen 4 cars in the span of 15 seconds.
Alright, so where's Trans Am?
Not a clue, but right now, Addy is still a race leader. I will try to keep us tabbed.
I hope so.
So Addy continues to hold the race lead now. Party People trying to join up here. Can't really tell what anybody's position is outside of the race leader. But Party now pulling away from the rest of the pack, and this is just terrible. I mean, we don't even get scoring for the first problem, and now we have to try to figure out where the ghost cars are.
I mean, hopefully the cars come back in the next stage.
Maybe, but I've seen it where it does not happen. So we'll see. But how about Devin trying to break out of the pack? I think this is the provisional 4th position right here. This would be for the 4th position. And now Motorsports to the inside of the 41 that you cannot see, but Motorsports and Devin are duking it out now for the 4th position. Again, you can't see it. Motorsports is in between the 41 and the 20. Back up front, Addy continues to lead, but he's in the outside wall! They're not in the wall, but he's way up the track. A big moment for the 47. Losing the race lead now. That gives the race lead to the 9 of Party People. He is actually the leader. Motorsports up into the 3rd position, and he's loose. He keeps it going. But yeah, so we have Party People in the lead. We have Phantom Trans in 2nd. We have Devin 3rd. Dan and Phantom Motorsports are duking it out for 4th.
This is some great commentating. I don't even know how to commentate this.
I'm trying to Dan into the outside wall.
To be honest, I don't even know how to commentate this.
You wing it.
Yeah, you try, man. That's all you can do.
So used to seeing all cars, not 4 Phantoms.
The 48 of Jay Wood also now.
The Phantom number 48.
The Phantom 48 is working over the 13 of Bud. But how about Bud? He restarted at the rear of the pack, and here he comes back up through traffic. And now Jay Wood, I believe, is clearing himself into the 5th position. It's so bad when most of our top 5 we can't see.
I know.
But Corey now. Trans is up in, I believe, in the 2nd position.
Okay.
And let's take a look at this battle right here with Corey, Addy, and Bud. All lined up nose to tail, and I believe Corey's still trailing Jay Wood as well. So I can confirm that Jay Wood is in 4th, Trans is in 2nd. So Party People continues to lead. Party People again just so dominant. Remember, he enters this playoff, he's in the 5th position in points. This is our defending series champion, guys. He's here to try to get back-to-back titles. Devin falling down the running order. So here you can see the pack tightening up here. Party people quickly losing ground to the 6 of Corey, the 41 of Devin. Looks like those tires are starting to get shot up there. And now the 17 of Trans Am is our race leader. I believe Jay Wood in second, followed by Corey, Devin, Addy, Party people.
Wait, we have a Phantom in the lead?
Yes, 2 Phantoms in the top 2.
Oh, great.
So Party People and Addy duking out 5th and 6th. Corey and Devin 2nd and 3rd. We cannot see our race leader, but it is the 17 of Trans Am, and the 48 of Jay Woods in 2nd. It would be something I could try maybe on a stage caution. 3 wide for the third position, right? I have to do some back counting. Devin and Corey duking it out. Devin trying to take away 3rd place. Up the track goes the 6. Addy right on the back bumper. Addy onto the apron. And look at this pack of cars. As the 17 and the 48, I believe the 48 is battling the 17, the 48, 2 for race lead. So Phantom Jay Wood is in the lead. Grizzly trying to squeeze down Bud. Bud trying to take away that 5th position.
Alright, so we got the 17 trailing the 48. I can see both of them.
No. Okay, but the 48 is the race leader.
I know, but the 17 is trailing him.
Okay. Yeah.
I can see him, so it's good.
So you backed out and rejoined?
Yeah, and it worked. It perfectly fine. They're on the track.
I will do that at the stage yellow. 15 laps to go in the stage. We are watching the battle for 3rd right here.
Yeah, they're all back on the track.
Alright.
It works. Alright, so we got the 17 of Trans looking on the inside. He's going to go right back behind the 48 and try to catch that drive so we can get a good runoff.
Yeah, from what I can tell, it looks like an amazing battle for the race lead. Currently have access to the 4th place driver's feed, the 13 of Bud. Right now trying to work his way up to the 41 of Devin, still trailing him. Trying to work it around the outside, try to get that run down the front stretch. And
17's looking on the inside, seeing if he can make his move. He's not going to be able to do this turn, but maybe he can try to make that move on the front stretch. He's not going to be making it on the back stretch.
Keep keeping us tabbed on the race lead, Ripper.
You're welcome. Trans, I think, a little tapped the wall.
Bud went up the outside and into the outside wall. He's falling back now into the 5th position. Addy up to 4.
Trans and Jay Wood side by side. Trans cleared the 48 at Jay Wood. Now Trans is back to being leader.
A new leader, the 17.
And the 48's coming side by side with the 17 right now. And the 48 clears the 17 again. Here comes the 17 of Trans coming around to the side. No, he's not. He's going to back right back behind him.
The battle for 6th is 3 wide. I'm sorry, 5th is 3 wide.
Trans on the inside of the leader of the 48. Side by side coming to the line. Trans clears the 48 of Jay Wood for leadership again.
For leadership.
Sorry,
but
leader.
That is fine. And again, about these two drivers, Trans and Jay Wood, again, very fast, week in, week out. We see Jay Wood up there. Trans, when he does show up, he does always bring some speed. So they are here to play. Neither of those guys, if I believe I have to take a double look at the playoff standings, I don't believe either of those guys are battling in the playoffs. Both of these guys being playoff spoilers right now. And that is correct. So the highest running playoff driver is Devin in 3rd. Devin way up the track, giving way to Grizzly. How about Grizzly? He came out, he was at the back of the pack with that last caution, and he's all the way back up, duking it out for the 3rd position. The 17, the Trans Am, continues to lead. I mean, look at this pack of cars we have for the 3rd position. This is wild. Also up here, the 18 of Motorsports is in this battle. Coming around this time by will be 6 laps to go in stage number 1. Trans is still our leader, but here comes Devin looking back at Grizzly. Wow, so tight coming off of turn number 4. Devin clears up to the 3rd position. Addy to 4th. Addy duking it out. Corey duking out with Corey, trying to hold him off. And Addy into the wall. He comes down. He almost collects Corey into the outside while he goes. A big crash. Cars crashing up the inside. The 14 of Grizzly. Caution on the speedway coming around to 5 laps to go. Just barely. We're just going to be a quickie yellow. We're going to group them up, pit, and get going. Five laps to go. So pit road will be open this time.
So wait, what do you mean we gotta do a quick?
It's a quickie yellow. You gotta hurry up because the stage is ending. Alright. So I'm gonna disconnect and reconnect. Ripper, keep us tabbed on pit stops.
Will do.
Alright, I'll do the same.
Alright. Hope not.
Don't jinx it.
Let's keep us tabbed on that race off of pit road. So if you're just tuning in, we are right in the middle of a caution period right now.
And the 17 of Trans comes out first, followed by him is the 48 of Jay Wood, followed by Jay Wood is Corey, followed by Corey
is Devin, then Bud,
then
Dan,
Bud, then
Randall.
Dan, Randall, and 2 words.
Yep. Be able to come on back and catch that one. That is, yep, 2 words and Addy. I'm sorry, party people. Yep, Addy and Grizzly are coming out. They are, everybody's kind of shaking on my screen, but that's this game. All right, we're gonna get going to green this time. I will be going green with 3 laps to go. That is how you do a quickie yellow. So we are able to see everybody once again. Yep. They line them up, they pit, they line them up on the exit, and we are through the restart zone, and green, green, green! Trans Am is going to lead us to green. 3 to go in stage number 1, heading down to turn number 1. Corey pushing that 17. The Roush teammates now getting up there. Corey trying to find a way up to that race lead, but don't also look too soon. The 13 of Bud is here to play.
And Bud's in the playoffs.
Bud is in the playoffs, and he did come to the playoffs ready to race. So is Corey, but not Trans. Right now, Trans Am trying to play a playoff spoiler. Coming up turn number 4, 2 laps to go.
Ooh. Could he be the playoff spoiler for this race?
He can be, definitely. Oh, Dan and Devin making contact further back. Not used to Corey not being in an orange car. I think Trans hit the apron. Corey's got a great run. Looking to the outside. Comes down low. 1 lap to go. What can Corey do? He is our point leader. But what does he need? He needs more playoff points. Trying to find a way to get them. Corey enters this race with 9 wins on the regular season. 71 points above the cutoff. He wants a second. Coming off of turn number 4. He's not going to get it. 3 and 4 wide further back. A lot of contact to the center.
Corey got it at the line.
No, did he? No, I don't think he did.
He got it at the line. Corey got it at the line.
I don't think he did. It was close. It was Trans. Trans won the stage.
Wow.
Corey did not get it at the line. But wow, that was epic. I was watching that from the helicopter cam, and that was wild. Trans wins the stage over Corey, Bud, Jay Wood, and Randall. I don't get distances.
No one does.
You don't get distances?
No one does.
Nope.
That'd be nice. I'd like to see what the distance was between them.
That was wicked. So make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs. Here we go, double wide and ready to go. How about the 19 of Spooby? Did he forget to pit, or is this strategy? Because they did just pit. Green flag in the air. Spooby leads us to green.
Oh, wow, okay.
37 laps to go. And my goodness, looking back at that finish from the replay, it is too close to call. But the game did declare the 17 getting that stage win. Anyway, here comes the 17 trying to get to the lead here in stage number 2. Smoothie trying to hold it up high. Trans now gets clear to Spooby. Jaywood looking down low for second. Spooby almost made contact with the 48. Up the track he goes. Jaywood, Miz made contact. Miz is loose, trying to keep it straight. Jaywood falling down the order now, down the inside. Miz up to second. 2 words to third. And don't look too soon. Here comes Party People. He was in the lead. So staying up front is the 17 of Trans Am holding station, starting to gap up front a little bit. But Miz trying to close that gap. Here comes Miz up the inside, looking for the race lead. And clear to the race lead is the 24 of Miz. Up the inside, following suit. Here comes the 1 of 2 words. He's going to bring the 9 of party people with him. Wow, look at how far back Trans is dropping. Already? Corey's in 11th? Here comes Trans, looking to get second place back. Look at Dan, he's trying to battle. Trans gets loose up the track, goes to 1. How about Dan looking to make some plays up here? Dan trying to peek to the inside of the 9 of party people. Party gives him room. Dan trying to work on the quarter panel of the inside of the 9. Side by side down the back for second. Miz in the race lead right now, under attack from the 17 of Trans. Here you go, side by side. Trans has the inside. Trans trying to clear Miz, not clear yet. Dan's up here as well. Trans now clears Miz for the race lead. Here comes the 48 of J Wood. Oh, Dan and J Wood make contact. Jay Wood to the inside of the 17 of Trans, side by side. Trans up the track. Trans trying to get the run. Oh, it's going to be a caution, and I couldn't call that one, but I think the 48 got it. That was close. Trans was there, but not close enough. (41-14), 41 cause, but I'm not sure if I necessarily agree with that. When the 14 looks like he was up there, maybe most. Well, I don't know, but 14 still held his spot up there. So here we go. Pit road is open and ready for business. Trying to see where my co-commentators are. I left a lot of spaces for them to speak. That's then.
Sorry, loud people in my area.
Alright.
I'll make it so that it wouldn't come across broadcast.
So here we go. Let's check out this race off pit road. Jay Woods is down in the way. He's bringing Dan with him. So the race off pit road. We have Trans over Jay Wood, Hardy People, Dan, 2 words. The top 5. Looks like Miz comes out 6th. Bud 7th. Looks like is that Motorsports in 8th. How about Smoothie 9th, Addy 10th. Randall 11th, Corey 12th. So here we go, we are doubled up and ready to get back to racing here. The 17, the Trans Am is going to lead us to the green here through the restart zone. We are green, green, green.
17 leads us into turn 1. Behind him is the 9 of Party People, followed by the 9 of Party People is the 1 of 2 words, followed by the 48th of Jay Wood. And the 13 of Bud, the 20 of
Bud
Dan.
Pushing up the, yep.
I think.
That is the 20 of Dan. Up the outside, here comes the 48. He's bringing the heat. Trying to get up to second around Party People. 2 words is there as well. Look at all these Chevys trying to chase 1 Ford. And not fast Toyotas. I'm like, you sure about that? Oh, contact the 13 and the 20. Corey's there as well. Let's not take it 4 wide, boys. Almost did. Three wide once again. Corey, but we're 4 wide down the back. Contact and the 48 into the bottom of the racetrack. The 9 hard into the inside. Well, they're both spinning on the back stretch. No caution for that, but 2 of the race leaders just kind of took each other out. 22 laps to go in stage number 2. So we will stay green. Now Dan trying to work on 2 words for 2nd place. Dan's got the run. Down low he looks. He's bringing Miz with him. Three and 4 wide. February back in the pack. We're going 3 wide for 4th. There's still 3 wide back there. And they are still 3 wide. More contact. Corey and Bud getting into it. They keep it straight. 4 wide Riverback. So back up front, the 17 of Trans leads over the 20 of Dan, the 24 of Miz, the 1 of Two Words, and the 41 of Devin. "17 laps to go here in stage number 2. Miz and Dan duking it out. No, Miz is pushing Dan. Miz was inside but the wall back bumper. They are trying to catch Trans. They are pushing down the straightaways. Here comes Miz. He's going to give him another push. Miz and Dan, they are bump drafting here at Chicagoland. And they are catching Trans Am. Maybe a new strategy to the league is coming out of this. This is amazing to witness.
Looks like Miz is looking for a way to ground Dan.
No, well, no, he's not. If you've been paying attention, he's been actually bumping Dan to try to catch the 17. He's not trying to pass him right now. That's a first.
I don't know, he keeps looking on the inside. That's why I kept saying that. That's why I said that.
He's looking on the inside maybe to cool off the front, the nose, because look, watch him right here. He's going to try to get up to that back bumper. He was trying to get there to push him, but the last couple laps he was close enough to push him. He's trying to get that slingshot effect to try to close to the back bumper of the 20 of Dan so they can try to bump draft down the back curve, not straight away, I guess, once again. Now let's see, riding on board the 24 of Miz once again. He's trying to get there. He couldn't get there enough. Yeah, but Miz is not trying to push, or not trying to pass Dan. He's just trying to push him. And here he's got to run. 11 laps to go here in stage 2. Trying to catch Trans, but they've kind of stalled out. And now Miz has got to run.
Ooh,
Dan put it in the wall.
Trying to do that shake and bake move.
Oh, crash on the front straightaway. The 47 hard into the wall. Car in the grass. The 13 of Bud's destroyed. Another car in the grass. And that's the 62 of Randall. And racing it back to the start-finish line. Trains is going to lead us at the line. Some motorsports causing that yellow. That might have been the big one here at Kansas.
At Chicago.
Chigocoland. Sorry, it looks like Kansas.
You must like Kansas, don't you?
I do. I just ran Indy cars there for a week.
Is that like your favorite track, or?
No. My favorite track is Road America.
Really?
Yes.
You can actually drive that?
Yeah.
I can't drive Road America. I die every time I try.
It's my favorite track on the NASCAR circuit. The race off pit road is won by Trans Am, followed by Grizzly, Miz, Dan, Devin, Corey, towards Randall, Jaywood. Followed by Party People, Spooby, and Co. So, we will be going green this time by. With less than 10 laps to go here, and stay gonna happen here. Gonna have 6 laps to go. And green, 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 racing once again in stage number 2. Trans Am leads us down to turn number 1. Grizzly did not get a good start. Devin and Miz pushing each other. Devin maybe want to take a 3 wide. He got to the quarter panel on Miz. They're still stacking up on the inside. They're still stacking up. A lot of contact from her back.
Wow.
That's Miz trying to fend off Devin there. Now Devin trying to get to second. And Trans is just driving away from the pack. Mainly because they were all stacking up, but still 5 to go. So Miz is clear to second, followed by Dan, Corey, Devin, and Jaywood. Here comes Dan. He's looking for second, trying to force his way underneath the 24. Corey's going to give Dan a push. Dan, not clear yet. And Dan cleared a second. Barely over Miz. Now Miz pushes him down the back curve. 3 laps to go here in stage 2. Coming around to 2 to go. Trans coming off the turn 4. Car in the wall. That's Party People. 2 laps to go. Party People collect somebody in the back. 2 to go. Pit road is closed. Now Corey and Dan going at it for second. Corey clear to second. 1 lap to go.
Who's gonna win this stage? Is it gonna be Corey, Dan, or Trans Am?
Well, You're joking, right?
Yeah, I'm joking.
Okay, cool. Anyway, the battle for second vote is quite intense. Look at Miz on Dan. Jay Wood pushing Dan. Half a lap to go, now last. Coming off of turn number 4 to 17, a Trans Am is going to win stage number 2 over Corey, Dan, Miz, and Jay Wood. And Jay Wood wrecks after the checkers.
You mean after the caution?
After the green checkers.
Yeah, that's better, that's better. But I mean, even if I wasn't joking, Corey could have won that stage.
Yeah, if Trans maybe hit the outside wall and, you know, kind of took himself out of contention. But even then, I think Trans may have been able to beat him back to the start finish with that gap.
Yeah.
Who knows? It was a wild gap. Anyway, most of that is attributed to them all stacking up, coming through turns 1 and 2 on the restart. Anyway, make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs.
Jay Wood leading us to green.
Doubled up and ready to go. He probably didn't pit because the caution was not too long ago. Here we go to the restart zone. Green, green, green in stage number 3. Look at them stacking up behind Trans. A lot of contact over back. Grizzly onto the apron. Jay Wood coming to pit road. He did not mean to stay out, I guess. So Trans back to the race lead. That's an interesting tactic to get a lap led. Even though Jay was already led laps tonight. Dan on Trans.
54 laps to go.
51 laps to go.
51, yeah, 51 to go. I didn't count the caution. 50 to go.
50 laps to go. Yep. Dan trying to get to the race lead on Trans. They're just kind of following him. Get to his inside with the way Trans is defending. The battle for 4th is shaping up. Grizzly on Miz. Here comes Corey on Dan for 2nd. Corey trying to clear Dan. Same with Grizzly. Corey is cleared Dan. Grizzly's not clear of Miz. Dan trying to get under him again. Corey shut the door. Dan pushes up tight. Trans checks Corey up. Corey into Dan. We're still good. And look at this. I mean, we have 7 cars nose to tail. Trans is not pulling away like the way he used to. This time they didn't stack up as bad on the start. Dan is pushing Corey down the back. Grizzly's trying to spoil that party.
So is Miz.
Miz on Grizzly. Miz is trying to move Grizzly out of that. Dan peeking to the inside. He hits the apron. He's going to push up tight. Miz is there as well. Where does Miz go?
To the bottom.
That is not the bottom.
Oh, that's top. Sorry, top. I'm sorry, I was looking at the red, and I thought I saw red at the bottom. I didn't realize, I forgot that red, yellow on it. Wasn't looking for yellow.
Anyway, Miz is cleared to 3rd. Grizzly looking for 4th on Dan. Around the outside, Grizzly goes. Dan might have used up his tires.
Maybe.
You pushed up tight a lot, which is going to really wear out the right front. So back up front, Trans Am trying to play a playoff spoiler, but Corey trying to get himself his 10th win on the season. Miz right on the back bumper of that 6. Trans Am continues to open the gap. Dan back on Miz. He just has to cool the tires off.
And Trim's pulling away.
Trans Am is, but Miz on Corey for second. Around the outside, Miz trying to carry that speed, but Corey pretty stout on the bottom. Here comes Dan. Dan's wiggling. I believe Dan hit the apron that time, as you probably heard. Devin goes by for the 4th position. Oh, contact! Miz down to the apron. That was a big wiggle. Dan trying to fight Devin back to 3rd now. Dan clears Devin. Grizzly's here as well. Devin gives Dan a push. Here comes Devin to the inside of the 20. Trying to take it 3 wide is Grizzly. Here comes Motorsport with a huge run. Devin clears to 3rd, but Motorsports is going places. Motorsports trying to get to the inside of Devin. He said, I'm a Toyota. Let's stick to the motto. Let's go places. Up in 4th, looking for 3rd. Motorsports was just at the back of this pack a couple laps ago. Now he's leading this little pack in 3rd. Can he try to chase down Corey for 2nd? And Motorsports into the wall. He pushed up tight. Here goes Miz. And Motorsports was just looking so good up there in 3rd. Now he's going to fall all the way back to about 7th. If he doesn't put it back into the wall. So now Miz to 3rd, but battling out Dan. Dan looks down low, looking for 3rd himself. Miz trying to carry that speed up high. Dan down low, Dan clears Miz. Miz is pushing Dan, now trying to catch Corey. Checks up a little bit, catches Grizzly. Oh, they done for the 9 of party people. That one hurts. And that's what matters in the playoffs. So Dan holding station right now in 3rd. Trans being caught by his Roush teammate of Corey. "33 laps to go. There are pit stops on the horizon. This stage should be a one-stopper. Pit stops maybe in the next 10 laps or so. I'm keeping on that, but that should be the one and only stop, as these guys will be well able to make it to the end. So this is, besides the one pit stop, the race to the end. Unless we get one of those magical changing thingies. '78 car. That's an old one. Corey's fallen off of the 17 a little bit already. That is something we don't see Corey lose pace over the long run. Usually Corey's better about conserving his tires. But no need for him to be trying to save now. He can make it to the end on one more stop, no problem. Unless Corey's just lost grip. Very, very odd. Everybody kind of lining up, Trans leading over Corey 2nd. Now Miz to the inside of Dan for 3rd. Dan missed his entrance into the corner. Miz clears the 3rd. Dan trying to get him back. Now Dan's going to push him. Now Dan looks up high. Still pushing. Dan's going to push. Oh, a good shot in the middle of the corner. Oh, Dan's loose. Very loose, trying to keep it under control, merging back up. That's going to move Grizzly to 4th, Devin to 5th. Motorsports looking for 6th on Dan right about, unless Dan can pull it back. Looks like Dan's going to clear himself back into the 6th position. Now Devin working with Grizzly, trying to work against the 24 of Miz. How about 3 wide? Miz coming to pit road. Now Dan pushing Grizzly. And working his way back up into third. Trying to get to the inside of Grizzly. Grizzly has a run on the outside, though. Corey has pulled away from this group. Here comes the 13 of Bud. The 62 of Radel coming off of pit road. How about 3 wide for third? So here comes Grizzly. What's he gonna bring? Nobody. What of importance is he gonna bring? But the 14 of Grizzlies on pit road. The 19 of Spoobies on pit road. I'm just messing around, but looks like here comes Dan. He's gonna bring motorsports. And Trans Am is heading to pit road as well. Somebody's mowing the grass. Corey stays out. Corey takes over the race lead. So some green flag pit stops. It's been a minute. Here comes the 6 of Corey to pit road. Ooh, Corey trying to keep it down there. Loose. The 1 of 2 words is coming to pit road. Here comes the 17 of Trans coming out. Jaywood, I believe, just took over the race lead. That is not a factual statement. The 41 of Devin coming to pit road. He's bringing Addy. Jaywood should be taking over the race stage soon. Here comes the 40 to Jaywood to pit road. So he will not get a lap led. Oh, another lap led. I believe this does relinquish the lead back to the 17 of Trans. He's got Corey in tow.
I'm gonna say these drivers are fast.
They are. F1. Pulling those F1 stops.
That'll be the next thing.
Well, they are moving to 1 lug now in a season, so. Oh.
Are they still doing the 1 lug nut next year, or are they postponing that too?
Shouldn't take too long, but we'll see. Anyway, battle for the race lead with 19 laps to go. Corey on the back bumper of the 17 of Trans.
That's a nice battle. See, I'd like to see a battle between them two. Last lap, last corner.
We might get to see that. We will see. They might be on old tires. Anyway, Dan and Grizzly duke it out for third. Jaywood and, Motorsports and Devin duke it out for fifth. We got little couplets up and down the top 6. So here we go. Trans tried to play. Trans. Whew. It's on stream. Trans. Trans trying to play playoff spoiler here. Corey trying to deny that, but get himself a 10th win on the season. $16 laps to go. Coming around to 15. That is factual. They both race in my F1 league. Ben is a lot faster than Dan. Probably not on NASCAR, but... I mean, Corey is just pushing Trans Am all the way around the track. He is literally just trying to stay there, bide his time, kind of conserve some tires, and try to go at it when it's time to go. 13 laps to go next time by the start-finish line. Well, the top 6 are in little couplets. And that'll be hard to do when half of the couplets wreck.
This is good. This is what happens. Is when
here comes Corey.
The person who says it, they spin.
And I wouldn't be surprised if it's Scooby.
Me neither. Here comes Corey. Yeah, but Scoop, you're gonna spin. You might spin.
Jeez. Brutal commentator's curse going on here. Coming around to 11 laps to go.
Oh, come on. There is no such thing as a commentator's curse. It's just them messing up.
You said, Spook, you are going to spin. Not, and then you said Spook might spin.
You're hearing things.
11 laps to go. Dan's starting to gap Grizzly a little bit. The little couplet of Devin and Motorsports, though, that is staying nose to tail.
Here comes Corey again.
And how about this couplet? Spooby and Miz. And the next couplet, Bud and Two Words. Everybody's in little couplets. Everybody has their little dance partner today.
Oh, yeah. You square dancing today?
Look. Well, now here comes Jaywa trying to spoil the party on Two Words and Bud. But Corey and Trans, Dan and Grizzly, Devin and Motorsports, Spooby and Miz, Two Words and Bud. Everybody's in little couplets.
Everybody's in little couplets.
There is about to be a 4-car battle for third. Devin and Motorsports are working together. They're trying to catch Grizzly and Dan. Back up front, Corey continues to just trail Trans Am. We're coming around to 7 laps to go. And this battle for third is really shaping up right now. 4 cars about to group it up. 7 to go.
Aw, there's one singular car. Someone lost their dancer.
Yeah, BJ would.
Nope, that's Addy.
Oh, Addy's way off the pace.
Yeah, Addy lost his dancer. But if you go to Spoob, you got a three-way dancer. Three-way dancer. You got Miz, Jaywood, and Spoob.
Well, if you go to the battle for third, we have a 4-way. And a contact! Devin into Motorsports. Contact with Grizzly. Motorsports is into the outside wall.
I hope they consented to this 4-way.
Back up front, coming around to 4 laps to go. Four to go. Three laps to go. Corey continues to trail Trans Am, and they're catching Corey. They got around Corey. Here they come through turns 3 and 4. 2 laps to go. The battle for third continues. Grizzly and Dan and Devin. Coming around to 2 laps to go.
Wow, I'm trying to talk. Addy a lap down or no?
Addy is a lap down.
Okay.
He just got passed.
Okay, I thought he was catching up to him. I'm like, wow, we caught up quick.
Oh, 2. We're on the last lap here. Corey's losing some touch. Down the backstretch for the final time. Corey is going to send it in there.
Coming around turn 4.
But he can't get there. The 17 of Trans Am is going to win here at Chicagoland Playoff Spoiler.
Wow. You got Corey finishing in second. Who in third?
Why would you say it if you didn't know? Grizzly got third over Devin 4th, Dan 5th, Motorsports in 6th, Miz in 7th, Smooby in 8th, Bud in 9th, 2 words in 10th. So, is that what we're doing? Yeah, I lagged out at the end.
me too. Man, they need to fix their servers or something on this game.
Yeah.
I think everybody did.
Well, how about our race winner tonight, Trans Am, going top of the weekly leaderboard? So, yep, Trans, we're not going to get an interview with Corey. I really doubt it. But, And Grizzly. Alright. Grizzly, you got us? Oh, shit.
Yeah, I got you.
Grizzly. Alright. And we are joined here with our third place finisher, driver of the number 14, Grizzly. That was an intense battle with you and Dan, Devin, and Motorsports there at the end. Talk to us about that battle.
Yeah, it's good running against all them guys. I mean, we all were about the same speed. I felt like just getting loose here and there really made the difference there at the end with me and Dan. Just drove my line on the high side.
All right.
Made the best
What
of
kind of car did you think you had today? Did you think you had anything for Trans and Corey?
Nah, I was content with trying to get up into the top 5. My car didn't handle the way I needed it to catch them guys.
All right, you boys have any questions for Grizzly?
No, but congratulations on third.
Thank you guys.
Ripper?
Honestly, for once in my life, I'm questionless.
All right, I got you.
Congratulations,
All right.
Grizzly, for your third place finish, though.
Hold on. But all right. So a nice third place finish. How is this gonna kind of fuel your momentum heading deeper into the playoffs?
Hopefully it fuels it. Just consistently finish, man. That's the goal in the playoffs. You don't need a bad finish or bad race. Like the 24 car there, I seen him go around going into the pits. And he lost, I think, 3 or 4 spots. That's the kind of stuff you got to avoid. Go slower to go fast, I guess.
Right. Well, this should definitely help you get off the very bottom line of the drivers advancing. Give you a little bit more cushion heading into next week. So, congratulations on your third place finish, and good luck to you next week.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Doesn't hurt to try. Corey, you got us?
Corey?
All right. No, that's fine.
All right, no question.
Man, if Corey won the championship, I don't know if we'd get an interview.
Maybe. That could be a possible.
All right. Trans, you got us?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Driver of the number 17, a race winner, Trans. How you feeling?
It's about time I get a race put together here. Got no trouble.
Right. You usually, obviously you're not full time, but when you do show up, you bring some speed. But now you're able to get you one of these. Being it's the playoffs, how do you feel being a little playoff spoiler tonight?
I guess it sucks for some, but not particularly in here just to spoil somebody's playoff, but in here to win for sure. And just feels good to finally get one.
That's just a turn, because the guy you are racing is definitely not going to be spoiled by you winning today with his 9 wins. But hey, talk to us about battling Corey there at the end. He was right on you. How worried were you about him?
I wasn't too worried. I like racing around Corey. I ain't got to worry about him putting me in the wall, overdriving or whatever. He's very cautious with what he does. Now probably about the last 6 to 8 laps, I was getting pretty loose from the center out, and he seemed to have a little better car than I did there really there toward the end. He may have looked like a little bit tight there the last few laps, but there wasn't no worries. If he would have had the position, I'd have just backed off and let him go and took my second place.
Right. I was actually going to ask you about that. It did look like you had a little bit more of a longer run car than Corey did, because Corey did tend to fall off a little bit as the run went on. Would you agree to that? What do you think was that? I mean, I know you can't speak for Corey, but do you think he took a different line than you, or just driving it in harder? What do you think?
He's probably just being more conservative there at second stage there, because the last stage after that stop, I mean, the last 20 laps, he was right there on my ass the whole time. Yeah, you only get, what, 28 laps in a run, so...
Right. You boys got any questions for our race winner?
No.
I was going to say, Sticky, to you?
I just said no.
All right, so I got some questions for Trans. Trans, I've seen you race before. I've seen you race plenty of times. I think I've even raced with you once. So my question is what kind of car was what was your car? Was your car a long run or a short run?
Probably about a better mid to long run car than it was short run. I would just what helped me on the short run was I was able to be out front on every restart.
Well, I mean, you did beat everybody at the pits every time. Is there a strategy that you did at all throughout this race, or?
Nah, the goal was to get up front, stay up front. That's about the only strategy. Didn't really have to put a whole lot of strategy into it.
Okay. Well, congratulations on your first place finish tonight.
Yeah, it was a wild race. Oh, one more thing. Those restarts, maybe it was more the stack ups if you could tell. But what do you think was the key on those restarts? You just starting to gap people.
Well, I didn't want to jump the restart, so I just, as soon as I got to the line, I was ready to take off. Just tried to hurry up and get the gap that I could, and don't look back.
All right. Well, congratulations on the win. It was a fun one tonight. Very dominant, very well deserved. And good luck to you on your next run with us.
Appreciate it.
All right, boys. Well, it was a good mile-and-a-half race. We had a few cautions, but that happens. It's racing. We had a few it just very hard racing run-ins. I think was most of those cautions. What do y'all take from tonight? Not really a strategy-based race, but a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
Sticky, do you got anything?
No.
Alright, well, so my thing is the restarts are not always key. You want to try to get good position off your restarts. If you're leading the pack to green, you want to try to, if you want to win it, you got to try to keep your focus on staying in that first place position. But if it's early in the race, like stage 1 and 2, you don't really want to do that much, because it's not really, you're not really worried about it until you're on the last lap of the race, and that's what these guys do. They don't worry about that finish line until they're on the last lap.
Right, but now we're at a different time. We're in the playoffs where some drivers below the cut line, they need some stage points. They need those playoff points to try to boost them up above that cut line. So
I mean, they might start pulling some risky stuff too if they get down too deep.
Because points are a premium here in the playoffs, and we should definitely be having points become a factor. I can English.
Right. Even wins.
Yep. So, no playoff winner tonight here in the Cup race, but, a little playoff spoiler from Trans Am. You can see there, he is top of the weekly. Let's take a look at the daily fastest lap real quick. And he's got himself, Corey, Dan, Jay Wood, Miz, Grizzly, and Bud. Bud, again, came out to play tonight. Not really the finish he was hoping for, but a good run for him. But a lot of good racing from these playoff drivers. They are here to race. So
exactly.
That's going to do it here from Chicagoland. It was a fun one tonight, and we will see y'all next Tuesday night for the Wholemade Veedverks Gun